Jake uses £50,000 to buy a rental property, while Marcus takes the exact same £50,000 and puts it into index funds. They both walked away from that decision thinking they made the smart play, but they both fell into the exact same trap, picking just one. The real trap isn't real estate and it isn't stocks, it is choosing between them based on a YouTube headline without running the full numbers. If you're wondering what happens when you do both, when you own property and invest in the market at the exact same time, that is a completely different conversation. Today, we are breaking down the math of combining real estate leverage with stock market compounding and how doing both might change everything you think you know. To understand how to combine them, you first have to understand the specific advantage of real estate, 5-to-1 leverage. Jake used his $50,000 as a 20% down payment to control a $250,000 asset. This leverage is incredibly powerful when property values rise, and it is the main reason real estate creates more millionaires than the stock market. Jake also gets access to tax magic like depreciation, allowing him to deduct the theoretical decline in his building's value from his taxable income, which is a legal tax shelter stock investors simply don't have. But real estate is not a passive investment. Over 10 to 20 years, Jake deals with 2 a.m. phone calls about broken pipes, $8,500 roof replacements, and $7,000 HVAC emergencies. By year 20, his property's equity is between $400,000 and $500,000, but he spent hundreds of hours working a part-time job he wasn't getting paid for. He has wealth, but he also has stress, risk, concentration, and illiquidity. Marcus completely avoided the 2 a.m. phone calls and bad tenants. He put his $50,000 into a total stock market index fund, set up an automatic contribution of $300 a month, and did absolutely nothing else. His wealth grows in a curve. Compounding is boring for the first 5 years and astonishing for the next 15. Over 20 years, with a 10% average annual return, his portfolio grows to between $420,000 and $460,000, with over $300,000 of that being pure compound growth. Marcus has liquidity and freedom, but his strategy has flaws too. He has absolutely no leverage, meaning his $50,000 only controls $50,000 in assets. He also has no real cash flow, as a total market fund might only yield 1.5% to 2% in dividends, meaning a $150,000 portfolio only generates about $200 a month. Here is where the maths accelerates. The stock market has a multiplied effect through compounding. If Marcus increases his monthly contribution by just $200, bringing it to $500 a month, his 20-year portfolio jumps to roughly $550,000 to $600,000. But finding an extra $200 to $500 a month to invest is the hard part for the average person. This is exactly where real estate strategies like house hacking come in. By living in one unit and renting the others out, you can reduce your own housing costs to near zero while aggressively building equity. This is something the stock market simply cannot do. If you use real estate to eliminate your biggest expense, your housing cost, you can redirect those massive savings to fuel your index fund contributions. When you combine these vehicles, you stop choosing between Jake's leverage and Marcus's compounding. You use real estate's 5-to-1 leverage and cash flow in specific, identifiable situations, like house hacking, to build a foundation. Then, instead of taking on another mortgage and doubling your workload to grow, you funnel your extra capital into index funds to capture liquid, stress-free compound growth. Jake worked for his wealth, and Marcus waited for his. But by treating real estate as a business to generate leverage and using the stock market to do the heavy lifting of compounding, you avoid the trap of picking just one, because the only answer that really matters is the one that includes everything.
If this video changed the way you think about building wealth, subscribe to the Wealth Lab. We break down money, investing, and business strategies using real numbers, not hype. If you want to build wealth smarter, not harder, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.